What's poppin'? It's your girl MariahLynn, and you already know I'm skipping class with the progress report.
The progress report.
So it's Luca, and I'm skipping class with MariahLynn.
What's up? It's your girl MariahLynn. You already know I'm here at the one and only The Progress Report, and we're about to get into a whole lot.
All right. So who are you and what do you do?
My name is MariahLynn, and I do a little rapping sometimes or whatever. Nah, I'm kidding. I love to do music. I'm an artist and a creator, so yeah.
Okay. So speak on your upbringing. You from Jersey City, right?
Yes, I rep Jersey all day. Shout out to Jersey. I come from Jersey City, grew up in kind of Newark, grew up in Bergen County, so I kind of bounced all over the place.
Okay, all right. So how's your mom doing?
My mom is doing excellent right now. She's actually living with me. She does help me with Iceland because I still have custody of my baby sister. And she's 6 years old now, so I went from having a 6-month-old to a 6-year-old, and now I'm dealing with kindergarten and bullies and stuff, so. Yeah.
Oh, so your relationship is solid now.
Oh, me and my mother are ride or die, and I feel like honestly a lot of people from what they seen on like Love and Hip Hop, I know y'all think y'all know the tea, but no, I've been quiet because I've been working on not only myself, but rebranding and also my relationships with the people that I love, especially my mother, because honor your parents. Like, regardless of what your mom or your dad or your family members go through, you always got to be there for them. So we're in a great place, and my mom has been doing the greatest job. She's working, like, she's contributing, and my mom always, when in the right state of mind, was always a great mother. Like, that's one thing I can't take away from her. So she still be making my bed sometimes and stuff, yes.
Okay. So when did you start making music?
I started making music when I was very young. I was actually in a girl group, and eventually I branched off and I started getting into doing my own music, and I just realized that, wow, I have a niche for writing, and I started writing one day, being in the studio around all the guys. I was with a girl at the time. I was with a girl for like 4 years almost when I was younger, so got into music, got into the studio, and they used to crack jokes on me, like, you know, like a cipher.
Yeah.
And one day I just started joining in, and I was pretty hot.
Okay. You was feeling yourself.
Yes.
So who are some of your musical influences?
I say that currently my musical influences are more of like the 90s, back in the day, people still, because, you know, I'm definitely an old school fan, like all the 90s, all the 2000s. But up to date wise, I think that the females are really doing their thing.
Yeah.
Like, I love Doja Cat's stage presence, her songs, obviously Cardi, obviously, you know, we have the Megs, the City Girls, the Lottos, the Moni Leo, Amaretta. There's so many female, Ruby Rose, like, it's so many female rappers doing their thing. So
Yeah.
I'll just say musical influence wise, it's just like Remy, obviously.
She's dope, of course.
Remy is someone who's obviously been there for me in my career. We have a song, Tab Reloaded, together, shot the video. And male-wise, I think would be like Eminem.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, Jay, obviously. I grew up listening to a lot of Jadakiss and the Lox, which ties into the Eminem. You know, they have the Welcome to D Block song. Like, that's kind of really old, but
Right.
yeah, it's so many different people though. I feel like I have a diverse taste for music.
We want you to come skip class with us and share your story on our new segment called Skipping Class.
Look, we want to talk to all the artists, indie or mainstream, or if you're an entrepreneur, come build your brand with us and tell your story to the world.
You'll also get the shot in our locker, and you'll get promo clips for all your fans. So DM us today or visit our website, tprmediagroup.com. Get locked in with us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dope. So when did you feel like people started taking you serious with your music?
I knew people was taking me serious with my music when I had 5,000 people in the crowd singing my lyrics to Once Upon a Time. So I knew that at that moment right there, I had something. I shot the 3 and I made it swish.
Once upon a time, not
Long
long
ago, I was a
hoe.
and I'm admitting it.
it.
Okay.
So let's address them lyrics. Like, what made you wanna say you a hoe, or you know what I'm saying?
I've always put my hustle over everything. How do you spell hoe? My definition of HOE would be put your hustle over everything. If you're a boss bitch, if you're about your bag, and not just like the wrong way, like the right way, really hustling and being consistent and sticking to your craft and perfecting your craft. So this way you can provide longevity wise and create generational wealth for the youth, for the future, you know? Your children, my children, our grandchildren, that I think that's what's most important coming up from the struggle is you realize that over the years, even going back in the day, like everything that I feel like, you know, we've been through in the world, it's only right that we set the bar.
Set the bar,
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So did you receive backlash from them lyrics?
Yeah, I definitely received a lot of backlash of people thinking, oh, you know, that I had to do with any type of illegal activity or, you know, stuff like that. But I just laughed at that because it was like, okay, I'm saying things that you want to say. Or like a lot of men, it was a lot of men who was hating on me. And it was like,
Really?
pull your panties up, pull your skirt down, stand next to your girlfriend singing my song, like, and keep it moving.
And I think it works now in this day and age, like right in this bracket of time.
Right.
That song works. So is that why
Hello?
you just dropped the visual? Or what was that about? You just dropped it like what, 2 months
okay.
ago?
I just re-dropped the visual.
Got you.
Well, I'm dropping the visual for the first time on my channel. Make sure you guys go check it out. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, MariahLynn. I got Once Upon a Time on my channel. I now own the copyrights
Dope.
to
Okay.
Once Upon a Time. Some legal stuff going on, so I can't really say too much. But what I will say is, young artists out there, stay woke. Read your contracts. Make sure you know what you're getting yourself into, because you never know if down the line somebody might be taking off your family's table to put to their family's table, not caring if your family starves or not. And you're out here doing all the footwork, making all the moves, and busting your ass in these streets to come to find out that you think you're sitting at the table with somebody and they really locking you out the house. So I now own the copyrights. It's on my channel. Go check it out. I distributed it independently, so make sure you go stream it on iTunes too, because your girl's about to get not only her power back, but the bag back as well.
I'm feeling it. So speak on the success of that single, Never Bitch.
Never bitch. Never, ever, 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 ever bitch. So we all know that came from Love and Hip Hop, New York. It was inspired, you know, the girls was kind of in. We was doing a cypher and stuff like that. So we got to battle it out, but it was fun for me. I feel like people thought it was like shady, but now seeing like on TikTok how viral it went, everybody doing the TikToks to Dream Doll, Nikita Dragon. Like, I'm talking about people that I'm just like, wow, I can't believe these people really love and know my song.
Yeah.
So that was like it for me. Like, okay, never bitch. You never gonna be, never it.
So you got this new project, My Life. Let's talk about it. Tell me about it.
Let's talk about it. My Life dropped the 15th of this month. It has 9 songs on it, which I got yelled at for because it was supposed to only be 6 or 7 songs. But I had so much music that I just wanted to release it. You know, we went through about 30 to 50 records that I had been writing over like a 2-year process. And I wasn't releasing music because of, you know, going through certain stuff in my personal life that just put me on a little bit of a detour. But I'm back now and My Life is out. It's doing extremely well. So thank you so much to everybody streaming it out there. And stay tuned because I have so much more to come.
Keep going. So do you write your own lyrics?
Of course.
Okay.
I feel like that's the number one question because no shade, but a lot of girls don't write their stuff. And I recently started to be open to collaborating with writers and stuff because you never know, you might stumble across a hit song that is an undeniable hit, but is only fit for your sound. So maybe, work it out.
Right.
My likeness, I'll take 25% or 50% and, there you go.
I feel it. So let's speak on your background of being a stripper.
A stripper.
Yeah, were you a stripper?
I was not a stripper.
You weren't?
Oh, no.
Okay.
No shade to the strippers because I love looking at y'all titties
Okay.
and asses. It looks marvelous when y'all go to the right doctor.
Okay.
But I worked in a gentleman's club, and it was
Okay.
a suit and tie type of spot. So
Dope.
no taking off clothes, no nothing. But I will drop a little bit of some tea. One time, my homegirl tried to take me to this new club, and it was a topless, and I didn't expect myself because I was so free-spirited when I was young. Not that free-spirited, I'm assuming, because I ran off stage. Like, as soon as it was time for me to, and everybody looking at me, I'm like, I can't do this. And it was just a real moment for me. Like, I had to check myself. Like, all right, look, you may shake your ass, but showing titties, like, it's
That
just
ain't
not
you.
in my character.
That's
But
not
I
you.
commend the girls who do because they look pretty.
Okay. So do you feel like the public puts women against each other? Like as far as the music, anything?
That's a good question. Absolutely. I think social media is times where social media could be a platform that can be uplifting towards what you have going on, or it could be something that drives you into depression. It could be something that could really affect you in life. Like, people out there probably taking their lives over maybe a celebrity not responding or, just like stuff that you're like, what? You look at like, oh, wow, that's weak, but you never know what that person's tolerance is. So, yeah.
So let's just talk about like the women conforming with each other and doing cosmetic surgery. Have you ever gotten surgery before?
I've had my titties done. That's no secret.
Okay.
And they still sit up really nice. So shout
Before
out to
that-
Dr. Miami.
Okay. So before that, were you confident with your body?
I was confident until social media, see? And I feel like those questions go hand in hand because I feel like that's what kind of makes the girls be in this secret competition, the spooky
Exactly.
ones that are in a secret competition with others. Because people on social media tend to body shame. I've been told my body was like a 12-year-old boy.
Wow.
I mean, at the time I was like 21 years old. Like, I'm not even in my prime yet. What are you talking about? Once I hit 30, it's over for you bitches.
Right.
Like, that's how I felt. But social media did start to get to me, and I did start to see, you look at people like the Nickis and, Little Kim, and they're beautiful, but it's like, I wonder sometimes were they pressured, because I definitely was pressured to get my boobs done. I felt like I needed to have bigger titties and more hips and more ass to jiggle when I walk, but at this point in my life, I'm just blessed to be alive with
I
everything
feel
that's
it.
going on. Like,
I feel it. So, tell me some female artists that you've collaborated with or want to collaborate with.
I've collabed with Remy, Molly Brazy. I've collaborated with, are we rapper wise or R&B wise?
Both.
Oh, okay. I've collabed with a few females. Females I want to collab with, definitely Cardi, definitely City Girls. Make sure y'all, if y'all see this, y'all know. Lotto, Meg. I really like Doshi. I'm saying it right? Doshi?
Doshi?
I hope I'm saying it right.
I don't think I've heard of Doshi.
Doshi, yes. I really love her music. Doja Cat. Doshi. And I love Money Long. Oh my God,
Okay,
love her.
yeah, I like her.
Lizzo. The list goes on.
Yeah.
Like, I want to work with all the females who are not into no messy, catty drama bullshit. Like, let's have fun and get the bag.
Okay, I feel it. Do you have a relationship with Cardi B?
Cardi, I will always have a relationship with. I love you, sis. I'm so proud of you. But yeah, Cardi is now to me like, I look at her and I'm just like, wow, I'm so proud of her. Like, and she's an inspiration. Seeing where she came from and what she went through, how could you not be inspired?
Right.
So that's why even when I see people hating on her, it just is like, you bored.
Right.
And you need a job because hating don't pay. Beefing don't pay.
It doesn't.
You know what pays? Hustling. And that's what Cardi did. And you gotta respect that. And you gotta give the girl her flowers when it's clearly deserved.
So speaking of hustling, let's talk about reality TV and and being on Love and Hip Hop season
All right.
6. So when you rewatched it, what did you think?
Who is this person? Why is she doing this? Why did I not know my full value? And why did I not charge tax? Because that's what I do now.
Right.
But I think it all comes with time, and as you live, you learn, and you realize that certain people don't deserve the privilege to have you in their life, or don't, you know, they're just triggers for you, you know? Some people know how to hit, oh, your mother, oh, this, or, you know, everybody has triggers. You just got to know how to not let people push them, you know, so.
Just speak on being vulnerable in the moments.
Yes, oh my God. I mean, clearly we are, you know, going through real life stuff outside of the cameras.
Right.
And then we have to go on camera. And we have to make sure that, you know, in the back of our head, as a human being, you feel like obviously you don't want to be in no bullshit, especially when you have music dropping like me. I'm an artist. The drama clearly overshadows the music at times. And that can be really frustrating because I'm being organic and I'm just coming on this platform to show y'all how I live and who I am and how y'all can be where I am if that's a goal or a dream of yours. You know, despite the odds set against you, you can prevail. And that's really why I went on reality TV. And I thank reality TV because if not for reality TV, the world would never know MariahLynn.
Okay. I feel it. So just speak on like them relationships you had prior to the show and then after. Like, did it affect it in any way, or did y'all already know? Like, we on TV, so, you know, some things might be shaky.
There were things that affected it because there were people I were friends with that I'm not friends with now that I wish maybe we could have, you know, settled our differences in a different way rather than run to social media and be vulnerable.
Right.
And, you know, it turned into just messy bullshit. But there are relationships that I'm thankful for, whether it be thankful because they're still in my life or thankful because they were a lesson learned. You know, clearly I've had a public relationship that now Mariage Bootcamp is airing every Thursday night, WeTV, all Black stream. Yeah, like I basically went on that platform to show people like, look, this was something I never lied about. You know what I'm saying? And certain relationships can either help or hurt you. And the ones that hurt you, you need to lace your sneakers up and run as far away as fast as you can.
Right. So speaking of relationships, what's your current status with Rich Dollaz?
Can I be frank? Okay. I'm gonna be totally frank with you. Y'all gonna have to tune in to Mariage Bootcamp every Thursday night on WeTV. Stream it on All Black and check your girl out and see what happens because it's crazy.
So is it real or fake?
Oh, it's definitely real. It's real. Like that I can guarantee you because MariahLynn can't fake shit. You could read it. I'm one of those people that you could literally read my emotions. If I don't like you, you're gonna see it, you know.
Okay. So what's the thing that the public may not know about you, MariahLynn?
That I'm really a lover and not a fighter. Like, and I really don't like to fight because it really costs me a bag every time I have to put the gloves on and go toe to toe with you bitches. So please, like, save me a coin, save yourself the hassle and the hospital bill, because it's just not necessary. Like, I don't want to have to pay for a new wig. I don't want to have to pay for new nails. I don't want to have to, you know what I'm saying, be inside with scratches on my face. Like, no. So keep it cute, all right? And let's stick to getting the bag.
So why should people listen to MariahLynn?
I mean, y'all can do what y'all want to do, but at the end of the day, I know that MariahLynn is original. Like, I'm the original for me, and everybody's gonna, you know, think they're the baddest or they the best, but this is what I do. Like, once upon a time, never bitch, money gun, physical, popping tags, tab reloaded, too much money in the bank. I could go on, and I look forward to continuing my journey and continuing to help people. I just started a nonprofit, by the way, Once Upon a Time Foundation. So if there's anybody out there who needs a helping hand, please don't hesitate to reach out to my team or myself.
Okay, so how have you progressed lately as a person? And I guess you just answered that, but you know.
I mean, I'm in a happy place. Like, I'm happy. I'm happy to be alive. I lost my best friends 2 years ago, one to a domestic violence situation, you know, one to a car accident. I myself was in a toxic relationship at that time. So I'm just happy to be alive because it's certain people that I love that are not here anymore. So I'm just grateful for Jesus blessing me with a new day, like, because people not that fortunate to have that. There's so many situations, especially in the industry, where we see so many rappers even dying, getting killed. Like, this shit is crazy out here.
Yeah. So what's next?
Only God knows. Nah. What's next for me is all new music, all new visuals. This is the rebirth, the rebrand, the bounce back, as I said, on my life, Money Up. Make sure you go check that out. And I want to definitely start doing maybe some acting stuff. I want to get some major collabs going for the people and the listeners, and just stay on track and just keep providing for my family, because we good on this side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I have for you. So
Okay.
thank you for skipping class with me.
Okay, and anytime you want to play hooky, you got my number now. Just hit the speed dial on me, okay?
The Progress Report.